Welcome back. On the previous video, we saw how you can connect with your Microsoft Teams data in Power BI and then maybe do some cool stuff with it. We didn't do anything with that. We just showcase how you can connect to the data source, and you can then go on and put your visualizations together. But you can also do the same thing on the other way around. So you can use the Power BI app that is embedded in Microsoft Teams and see your Microsoft Teams usage data in Microsoft Teams in a Power BI dashboard that it's already prefixed and pre-done, or how to say, the visualizations are already there from Microsoft. Let's take a look on how we can see that today. So here we are in my Microsoft Teams client, and first of all we need to download the Power BI application into our Teams client. So to do that, you have to select these three dots here, the ellipses, on the left hand side of your Teams client. And for me it is here because I already tested this out, but if it's not there you can just search for Power BI and you will find it. So just select Power BI. And then you will be prompted with your workspace that you usually see when you go to the Power BI service on the web. To make sure that your Power BI application now is always on the left hand side of your Teams client, you can right click on it and select Pin. This is in German, but trust me, it says Pin. So next you want to create a new report. I know I said that the report is already created, but it is not on your workspace, so you still have to go over the new report button, which is right over here. Select new report, and as you can see here, we have three options: paste or manually enter data, pick a published dataset, or analyze your Teams data. So that's the one we are looking for, and select it. So now you can see that Teams is doing some clever stuff in the background, bringing your data together and populating those visualizations. And here we are, it's already there. We can see here your my activity, the team activity and team activity details, the same data sources or the same tables that we also saw in the previous video when we pulled the data from Microsoft Teams into Power BI. So, and as we can see here in the first tab, my activity, we have here the meeting summary, 43 meetings participated in, 5 meetings organized, 67 calls, one-to-one calls, and we have here sharing audio, 40 hours, 17 hours sharing video, and 17 hours sharing screen. And here's also messaging summary, how many chats and so on. And this data is also showcased here in a graph based on the date. So on the 7th of June, I had a peak with a little bit more meetings participate than usually, and so on and so forth. Here's audio and video sharing time, and the gray one is the screen sharing time. So we can see here on these days I've shared my screen, but on this day here on the 6th of June I haven't shared my screen, either turned my video on. And at the bottom we have the messaging options. These are chat messages, and the gray ones are chat replies. So next tab is the team activity. We can see here a couple of teams that I've joined, and the posts and active users in each team, and so on and so forth. And last but not least, we have the team activity details. Here we can switch from team to team, and we can see how active the users have been in each team. Yeah, so that's it with this short video. I hope you liked it. I think you can get some cool insights from this information. It's nothing. It's not nothing too big, too complicated to understand. It's easy to digest for everyone. And yeah, if you want to keep an eye on how you're using Teams and how much time you're spending on calls and how much time you're spending working, it's a nice place to start with. Yeah. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and catch you on the next one. Cheers.